Cheers, guys, and happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is DTN, Drop Temp Nate, by Josh Secor. So, what's going on this week? Well, I guess it's been a busy couple of weeks, really. Last week we talked a little bit about the bacon beer. Kind of did the journey upward to Menominee, where the Iron Brewer was hosted, and on the way there we stopped at in Plover, Wisconsin, and picked up these guys right here. Yes, so we have more barrels in the barrel program. One of them's mine, and one of them's going to Mitch at Fremont Street Brewing, and he got another rye whiskey barrel, and I was lucky. They had 10 ryes, and then they had one rum barrel. And I kind of wanted to try a rum barrel, so I had my opportunity and took it. So I have a rum barrel. Currently trying to figure out exactly what I'm going to put into that bad boy. I have a couple ideas. I just haven't solidified what I'm doing yet. I think I have decided that on National Homebrew Day, I'll be doing a 10 or so gallon batch to be putting into that rum barrel. So that'll probably end up being my my National Homebrew Day beer. But we definitely have quite a few brews in the loop here. And the first one I will cut to this from the Iron Brewer last week Saturday.
Beer B was Tyler Everson and Mitch Andrews. And beer A was Andy Gibson. And the winner is, we have a vote for B. Oh, yes.
Looks like you got
And another vote for B.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
You're up to 4. All right.
Six! He's got 6 already!
Another vote for B. And the last 2 votes are also for B.
Yeah! We're gonna knock out there, buddy.
Woo! Now you're getting.
So, I mean, that's pretty exciting. Mitch and I are smoked bacon porter. Scored 5 out of 5 from the judges, and we took the People's Choice voting amongst all the brewers and people that were there. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty awesome honor. I mean, we thought it was a decent beer, and I'm glad that it had a good showing. So we'll be moving on to round 2, and round 2 is the technique or the process is dry hopping. So we have to use dry hopping. That shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, love dry hopping, right? The beer that we have to brew is an American Pale Ale, and it's got to be a session. On the flip side of the bracket, the other 2, the finalists, they have to do same process, dry hop, but it has to be a session brown ale. So, yeah, so we'll see. We got Mitch is in China, so once he gets back, we'll get a brew day on, try to figure out what recipe we're going to go with. We've been throwing around a couple things, but we'll see what we end up going up with here soon. So stay tuned for that. While we were up there, I got to meet Chris from Brick and Mortar Brewing. That was awesome. He's a freaking cool dude, just like you see on the show, the YouTubes. But Jake from Super Brewers, he was running the comp, and then Josh Secor, he was up there. It was cool, kind of cool hanging out with everybody for a couple hours, and did do some beer exchanges. And this guy right here, Drop Temp Nate, by the way, that's delicious. So yeah, Drop Temp Nate, cool. So I believe this was his decan, only it was lagered. So, hence the drop temp. But it's got a really good aroma on it. The hops are still kicking. I think he made this one a little while ago, but the hops are still kicking on this. So very well, very good. But yeah, so I got to hang out with Josh and Chris and Jake a little while, and looking forward to NHC. NHC is going to be badass. There's the group of guys that are coming in, pretty excited. We're already chatting about plans for that week. I'm stoked. It's my first NHC ever. So I'm really excited to get to go to that. So in other news, I did get some more beer mail. So it's been like central receiving here the last couple weeks for at Everty Homebrewing. I got another beer mail from Under the Table Brewing. Nate sent it up from Under the Table South, and I got a treasure trove of beers. Elders, Belgian, Southern Belgian nuggets, and I got a couple decans, the USO 5, the 002, and then I got Mag Light, and there's a couple others, and then the one that I'm super psyched about, So Beer. I know other guys have been talking about it. So the cool thing with this So Beer that Nate brewed, the barrels that I showed a little while ago from Plover, last year in February, took a drive up there and we bought 3 barrels. So I dropped it off at his birthday last year, and he took it down with him when he moved to Georgia. So he brewed the So Beer and put it in that bad boy, and now he's got an RIS in it. So it's pretty cool because I'll have tasted beers out of all 3 of the barrels that we bought last year, and now we're starting the process over again. So I cannot wait. Thank you, Nate, and of course Brad, because Brad brewed some of those beers as well, for sending me beer mail. We've been training beer mail for a long time, and it's always great to see what they've created every time I get some new mail from them guys. So I appreciate it. You guys, everybody that sent me beer mail over the last month or so, I so appreciate it. I'm trying to get beer reviews out as quick as I can. Trying to consume the beers that need to be consumed fresh, and the ones that can age, I'm going to let age a little bit and do later on. But thanks, guys. Just keep watching. I'll be posting some videos here and there. As I get them edited. But Nate, Brad, Under the Table Brewing, at the end of the video, I'll have a little thing right up there to link to their channel. If you haven't subscribed to them, please subscribe to them. Great content. And he just brewed on a professional system. Decan. Check that out. Anyways, so I don't want to ramble on too long here, but I did want to just say thanks to everybody. A little while ago, I hit 1,000 subs, and at that time, everything was kind of blowing up because with the new BrewTuber page, and everybody was giving giveaways all the time. So I figured I'd wait and wait for a little bit because there was so many going on that I'm going to be doing a little bit of a giveaway for my 1,000 subscriber mark. I think I'm at 1,036 or something right now, so it doesn't. So I didn't miss it by much. But here's what I'm gonna do. I have 3 barrels right now. I have my wheated bourbon from last year. That one has had 2 stouts in it, and it's gonna be getting a 3rd beer, and then I'm going to sour that barrel. So I have that one. I have my 5-gallon barrel that I put tart cherry Brett in it, so it's already a sour barrel. And then I got my new 10-gallon rum barrel. So my little contest for you guys is in the comments below. I want you to what should I name my barrels? I've kind of I've listened to some of the Sour Hour and this, that, and whatever, and I think Lauren Salazar from New Belgium. She had some names for some of her barrels and stuff. So I was thinking, I'm like, let's name my barrels. So my challenge for you guys is I would like to see what you can come up for names for my barrel. It's a Brett sour barrel. There's a wheated bourbon that's going to end up being soured in the long run, and then my current rum barrel. I'd like you to post what you would like me to name my barrels down in the comments below. What I'm going to do then is take all the names, I'm going to put it into like a little voting thing, and then see which ones get the top votes. If you put in there too which barrel you'd like the name for, so if it's the 5-gallon Brett barrel, put 5-gallon Brett and then the name, and if it's the bourbon, put the bourbon name and then the rum in the name. So just that way I can kind of decipher them and then have like kind of the top names for each barrel. So that's my challenge. And then so the top 3 that I pick, you'll be getting a little something. If you guys are overseas, we'll figure something out. Maybe I can get a gift certificate to Keg Kingdom or something like that. It's not going to be like huge, $1 million jackpot or anything, but a little something for helping me come up with a name. So I've rambled on way too long. Really looking forward to this coming up weekend. Gonna go and do some brewery hopping with some friends. So maybe I'll get some footage for next week. All right, so I got a few more things that I didn't cover this week that I'm going to save for next week video, so stay tuned. I got some cool stuff to show you guys, but that's it for Everyday Homebrewing. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please don't forget to like and then hit the comments below to help me name my barrels. All right? Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you soon.